Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna go where people know troubles are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name. And I know it's that Mexican festival today. I don't know how to say it, so I'm not even gonna try. I know it's like ends with De Mayo or something. Cina de Mayo? I don't know. Chi? How about Chow? Chow de Mayo. On the top of the... So anyways, making your way through the world today with everything you got. Started off with like the John Lennon thing. Why not just listen to the Michael Savage show? If you know, just a little bit of it, like especially the opener, because if you missed the little thing with Keanu West, with it was mentioned on the Rush Limbaugh show. It's always good to have different perspectives. You know, some people like on The View, like they say, why everyone that hates this show come over and comment? Oh, we're looking for different perspectives. Like, you know, we like to get it all, and then, you know, then we make a decision. Like, you know, like who's telling the truth, and then, you know, we also, you know, keep our eyes and ears open, and, you know, we stay on top of situations. And the good thing about today is like nothing has really changed. You know, I mean, other than, you know, Trump is trying to like, you know, do some stuff here, try to make things better. Poll numbers, they say it's 43% favorable rating, which is good. And as long as the media stays on, you know, the course that they're on, I think they're like one of his greatest like supportive networks in my eyes. You know, because they're not going to change. They're just, you know, they don't even make any apologies or excuses for the way that they're such like biased. They don't even they just do it. It's like they don't even care. They just come out and start yelling, you know, at the camera and is looking at it, you know, making personal things. Like, you know, the lawyer Michael Vetti, I don't know how to say his name, but just like looks, you know, he's been on 79 times on CNN in the last 2 months. I don't know how many times he's been on MSNBC, but like in a 2-month period, I think he's like probably like the most, you know, invited guest, or like, you know, I mean, he should just have his show. I mean, if I have like some kind of show, they'll figure out where to put him. Then you look into things, you know, you look into who they support. You know, who were they supporting? Like, you know, who were they supporting? And then when people say, you know, it's not a conspiracy, you know, it's not like, you know, a driven agenda. And then I said like, you know, this money, they have money for campaigns and all this kind of stuff. I mean, by the time anything gets done, all right, so their whole thing is resistance with Trump. And we're starting to see a little bit of nice things, you know, especially with world leaders and stuff. But then they'll say, no, he's not doing it. He did none of this. And they said, you know, the unemployment is at its lowest. And I said, no, it had nothing to do with him. Which is fine, you know. Who cares? It's a collaboration. Whoever did it should be happy. Does it matter who gets credit? We gotta have someone has to have a medal. Does it matter to like people, like, you know, they just want you know, fair, you know, freedom, fairness and freedom. What did I put up there? Freedom is, you know, it's freedom. You know, freedom. I mean, how are you supposed to have freedom? You got fishing. It's up. I was almost gonna do it. I just have to get my feet wet and do like one of my first street interviews of the season. You know, just I mean, right now, just pulling up aimlessly at night. You know, you got to be smart about things. Like, you know, I mean, you got to see what he sees. You know, somebody ride by, like, you know, with a camera and a polo shirt. You know, just got back from a Storex, and the lady that I have to hold on to my receipts, which I'm going to throw out the window. But anyways, get to the music. I was inside, looking outside. The millions of faces, still I'm alone, waiting. So anyways, that's just about it for this morning. And Saturday, you all have a great weekend. Again, it's the Chino de Mayo, probably, most likely, I believe. It's after May the 4th be with you. And the 4th, ain't that the 4th Amendment and everything like that? I know one thing. I will say one thing. I know if it comes down to the fact that they wiretap Michael Cohen, I think that's when, things are going to just start to crumble. I think everyone will be throwing everybody under the bus. I think there's something in here. I really do. And the way Trump seems to have this confidence, just throwing the news, throwing the paper, he's reading speeches, just throwing it it's like he knows something right now. He feels confident that, everything that they're doing is just falling apart. And why? Why did they do it? Just over, losing an election? Like I said, you go over The View, you go over Joy Reid, you go over CNN, you go, I don't do it that much anymore. Sometimes in the afternoon, if I'm, listening in on The View, just for the monologue there, I got things to do, usually the phone rings, stuff like that. We're available for lunch, but, I guess nobody wants to bring me to one of these eateries, I think we'd have a great time. It's even Wolfie could bring me to the Carlos, the Carolicious. Carlos says he can go for, he loves Jerry, he can go for some Jerry, who else would do a concert out in front of your place, and talking the real deal, It's not no phony baloney, man. It's just high above. Oh, we got it, man. We got it. We already got 3 bike rides in, and we're feeling good. We have a good handle on the situation. We know what we got to do right now. We know, what the media is doing and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time because it's just not going to go the way they plan, and they know it. And people are going to start waking up, I was saying it's back in the winter when I started off doing this, when I was trying to when all these situations were coming up, all these race identity kind of things and everything. I was like, this is one thing that we just don't want to do. We do want to do it, but I think we're that's where they're taking it. They're just taking it, and that's why I said in the opener. I said I think for myself. I'm not saying other people don't think for themselves. Yes, you think. You have a brain. You think. But I'm thinking there's something going on.